Good morning and happy Vlogmas day 9. Hope you're doing really well. It's another car start for this morning's video. So I haven't had a chance to open my advent calendar today because I start early on a Monday morning. As you can hear, my voice is playing up yet again. I had the worst night's sleep last night. I had quite the coughing fit. Yeah, and so that was really annoying. And I am finding that this cold superbug situation is lingering, and it's really playing up on my voice box, and I'm finding it hard to swallow sometimes at night. And if I've had a day where I've been talking a lot, it plays its havoc on my my vocal cords. So it's just very frustrating. But I think I've got a fairly chilled day at work today. We usually close the library at lunchtime on a Monday because we have a creative writing club in. So that's usually quite nice to ease me into the week, because lunchtimes are really hectic with the kids coming in, etc. And especially with the weather being like it is at the moment, they do want to come in and use the library as a hub station to try and get out away from the cold weather and stuff. Yeah, so my plans today are basically to be at work until about 1:30, and then I've got to go off and do my food shop for the week. And I usually get that done within the hour and then get back in time to pick the boys up from school. So when I get back after that, I will share with you what I am wearing today, and I will do my advent opening. I've got quite a clear week this week with respect to there's only Scouts this Wednesday. That's Harry's last session, so there's no Cubs now because that's finished. There's no skating obviously because that's finished for the interim, and they've all finished their swimming lessons, which is great. So I actually have an evening back during the week now as well, which is really nice. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be getting quite a bit of sewing done this week, so I'm planning on getting my bestie bag done next. So that's the next thing on the list. And then I obviously want to make my sparkly party dress ready for my Christmas meal out next Thursday, so I'm going to be making that. And I also did buy some, I think it was like a navy blue sort of viscose jersey from Hobbycraft, which I will share with you, to make a top to go underneath it, because of course I didn't have one, did I, to go underneath the sparkly dress. So yeah, it's just a plain sort of navy, so I can maybe make an Agnes or a Coco or something like that to wear underneath it, something quite plain really. The boys have actually recorded some guitar songs for you. I've done one of Harry, and he didn't want to be like visually on camera, so all you'll see is him playing literally the guitar without his head on, because he gets a little bit sort of camera shy when he does things like that and when he's concentrating. And I think Thomas and James have both done some songs for you, so I'll start including those in my Vlogmas, so you can kind of see them playing the guitar, because they've really got quite good with it recently. And also I thought I'd do like a little game of guess the song. So yeah, I'm going to maybe do one or two during each vlog for a few days at least, and then we can play that game of guess the song, see if you can guess it, and then you can put the answer in the comments. There's no prizes or anything like that, it's just for a little bit of fun. Yeah, so I'll take a little bit of footage as well today of my Christmas tree that I put up in the library. Oh, last night I did actually start crocheting some little stockings. How cute is that? And this is a tutorial by Mary Matthews Handmade. She is on YouTube, and I'll link her channel down below. She is the most amazing crocheter, and her tutorials are really good. She's just very calm and patient and takes her time, and it's very relaxing doing her tutorials, and they're really clear, and I have had no problems with doing any of her sort of crochet makes. So yeah, I've made another 2 of these, which I've got on the fireplace at home, either side of the fireplace, and I'm going to make some more to put on the tree in the library, and I'm going to hopefully make some more to do a little garland at home as well. But I thought they were really effective, and they're big enough to put some sweets and things in. And the way that you do the top is it creates this little lip around there, so when it closes, it's quite nice. Yeah, and actually these are the colours of the seats in the library, so that's quite handy. Did want to get a couple more done, but no, I didn't get a chance to do any more yesterday. So I hope you enjoyed the tractor run. There wasn't as many as normal, which was a bit of a shame, but I can understand that perhaps the weather was a situation, because we're still sort of suffering from this storm at the moment. So it was dead windy and rainy last night, so yeah, I don't think there was as many spectators out as usual, but it is for charity, and we put a donation in last night online, and it's for the air ambulance. So That's what they were doing it for this year. I don't know if they change the charity every year, I can't quite remember, but there is a Just Giving page via Facebook. So yeah, we did that because I think it's amazing what they do, you know, coming out every year and making the effort to dress the tractors and stuff, and the boys absolutely love it. And then we managed to meet up with our neighbours down the road, and they gave us some mulled cider, so that was really nice to have that at the side of the road whilst we were watching that. Right, so I'm going to leave you now. I'm just going to go in and start my day. I've got staff briefing in about 15 minutes. So I'm going to get myself a coffee and get myself set up at my desk, and then I will check in with you later to share with you what I am wearing and opening my advent calendar. And I expect Harry will probably be doing that today. Yeah, and then hopefully if I get any sewing done this evening, I can share with you how far I've got with that, and hopefully that will be my bestie bag tonight. Right, take care and I'll see you later. Right, I'm back from work, so I thought I'd share with you what I have been wearing today. It is all me made, which is great. So the first thing I've got on here is the Poppy Pinafore, and this is by Jane at the Dressmaker's Closet, and I've just made it in some maroon kind of needle cord. Well, I say needle cord, it's actually a little bit thicker than that actually. I think the wales are slightly wider and it is slightly thicker in its texture as well, so it's really nice for this time of year. I'll pan you down a little bit in a moment so you can see it in more detail because it has pockets, and I'm wearing it with another of the Dressmaker's Closet patterns, and this is the Ava blouse, and I really like this. I did this, well, both of them actually, as a pattern test for Jane, and this isn't the sort of style of top that I would usually go for, but I do really like it, and I knew that I would probably get wear out of it once I'd started back at work, and that has been the case. And every time I wear this outfit together, I always get people commenting on it at work saying how nice they like the outfit, which is really lovely. So I would like to make some more of this combination. I think it would be nice to do it in a slightly more ditzy print because this has got quite a large floral print on it. This particular fabric is a viscose fabric. It's quite a you know, heavy style viscose, and it was really nice to work with. It gathered really nicely because you do gather the sleeves in. They're quite voluminous at the bottom here, and again I'll show you that in a bit more detail once I pan the camera back a little bit. But like I say, yeah, they're both pattern tests that I did for Jane at the Dressmaker's Closet. I think for this particular dress I made a size medium, and it did turn out a little bit big. As you can see, it is quite wide on me, and it is quite an oversized kind of dress anyway, but I did have to add quite a bit of length to this, if I recall. I think a good 4 inches, because it does come up quite short, because Jane tends to wear her version with like jeans and things, so if you were to wear it on its own at that standard length, it would come up quite short. Now I'm 5'5", so I'm quite an average kind of height. The Ava blouse, I think I made, gosh, what size was it? It's been a while since I made this now. I think it might have been a size 10, if I recall, maybe an 8 or a 10, definitely one of those two anyway. It does come up quite short in the body, so if I was to make it again to wear with tucking into trousers or skirts and that kind of thing, I would definitely add some length to it, and I would also A-line it slightly because it is quite a boxy shape. So it's actually, if I feel where it is, it's hitting me above my hip area for sure, so I can wear it with high-waisted jeans and tuck it in and that kind of thing, but it does tend to come out at the back. So yeah, I would A-line it slightly so I can wear it out, but if I was to tuck it in, I would add at least 2 inches on, maybe even 3, just to give it a little bit more length, so when you are moving around and you're moving your arms up and down, it doesn't come untucked and that kind of thing. But as it is in this form where I'm wearing it underneath my pinafore, it's absolutely fine. I can kind of tuck it into my tights or have it just loose. And I did actually do a little bit of a series on Instagram actually of how I was styling the Ava blouse up, because Jane did kind of a little bit of that at one point when all the testers were sharing how they were wearing their Ava blouses. And so I have worn it on its own with just trousers, and I have also worn it tucked into, sorry, not tucked in, underneath a pair of dungarees, my teal dungarees actually. I've worn it underneath that. In actual fact, I'll see if I can find the photos and I'll insert them here. So I've got this dress styled up with it. Then I've also got it styled with the dungarees, and then I've also got it just styled as is on its own with, I think it was some jeggings that I'd got on at the time. Yeah, so it's quite a versatile pattern. So you can wear it under lots of different things, but I really like the way that the sort of the pussy blow sits over the top of this pinafore. Right, let me pan you down so you can see the dress in more detail. So it's got quite a high waist, so I would say that's probably a little bit empire line because it's above my natural waist. My natural waist is here and the seam line is here. That is where it is supposed to sit. I do believe my bust darts are slightly high. They're going up here, so they need to be down here. So if I was to make it again, do need to lower those. But in this fabric you don't really notice, but it is slightly on the wide side for me. I would take it in slightly around here, and also I think when I've made it again I have sized down to the smaller size but still added on the length. So it has got pockets, as you can see here, and the length that I have added to it makes it about knee length, and I've got it on with black tights and again my trusty grey ankle boots. So as you can see, the blouse then, it's got these lovely sort of voluminous sleeves. They're not overly big, they're just right. I really like this sleeve, and the good thing about this is there's no setting in of any sleeves. It literally sits flat against the shoulder seam there. So you just sew it in place like a normal seam. There's no gathering, there's no, you know, easing it in or anything like that. So I really like that, and I like the way it doesn't poof out any, and you've just got that poof at the bottom, and it's got a very small kind of little cuff, and as you can see that's all gathered in there, and it gathered beautifully, this fabric. This was from Minerva as part of the ambassador role with Jane's sort of pattern testing group, so I did get this for free. This fabric I already had in my stash when I did the pattern test, so I just used my own. Yeah, and I really like this combination together. I think the colours go really, really nicely together. Right, so I've just got to open my advent calendar with you. So we are on day 9. So obviously I'm going to be opening day 6, and I'm sure you've probably already seen what it is if you've watched other people's videos, but I'll open it anyway just in case you haven't, and you can see what day 6 is. So Harry is just on his way to open day 6, so bear with me a moment. Here, he's now going on the hunt for day 6, aka 9. Oh, you've got it straight away?
Yeah, it was on the top.
Oh, was it? It was on the top. Blimey, that was good. Okay. What have we got? No, that's not it. That's the one I already opened. Oh, that's already that was day 9, which is, this is supposed to be today's one, which was the Wonder Clips, which was, yeah, day 9, which is supposed to be today, but I opened them on day 6. So again, apologies for that. He's got 6, yay! Right, come over to the camera. Thank you. Right, show it. You might need to stand on your tippy toes. There we are. Okay, can you see that?
Round thing in there.
Okay, then open it up. Oh, what do you think it is, Harry? Think it's lipstick?
Yeah.
No, it's not lipstick. It says on it, oh, it says it's Life's a Stitch on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Can you see? It says Life's a Stitch on there. That's really nice. And let me just, oh, and it opens up, so it twists off. I think that's right. Is that right? Is it right? I don't know.
What is it?
Well, I think you put your needles in it, but I'm not used to this style because the other version I've had, it twists up. He's off. Yeah, the other versions I've had, it twists up. So I guess it's just, maybe it's magnetic on the inside. I don't know. No, I'm just checking that I've opened that correctly. Yes, I have. Yeah, so you just twist off the top, and then I guess you put your sewing needles in there, your hand ones, and I'm guessing it might be magnetic at the bottom, possibly. I'm not too sure. I'll have to give that a go. But yeah, that's quite cute, isn't it? Slightly different to the ones I've had before. Like I say, they twist up the other ones, the prim ones that I've had. But that's today's gift, aka day 6. Yeah, so that's it for now then. I'm going to crack on with getting the dinner ready for the boys, and then I'm hoping to do a little bit of sewing tonight, so hoping to crack on with my Bessie bag. However, if I do feel a little bit tired and I don't fancy doing that, then I will probably just sit there and crochet whilst watching a bit of TV with Simon, and I'll do some more of those little crochet stockings to put on the tree at work. Oh, I did take some footage of the tree, which I'll insert now. Now, it is looking still a little bit bare, but I will be adding bits to it over the next few days. As I just bought a couple of boxes of very small baubles, and I did some like fake little books on there. I've got my one little stocking on there, and that's it at the moment. I might buy some chocolate treats towards the end of term to treat the children. We shall see. I don't know, that might be like maybe opening up a really bad thing, because they might go crazy and knock the tree over or something. I don't know. They're all, you know what kids are like. But yes, I'm quite pleased with how that is looking, and everybody who comes in always has been complimenting me about my tree and stuff, because I don't think anybody has actually made the effort to bring in a real tree before. I think they were expecting some kind of tabletop one or something, a fake one, but no, I was like, no, I wanted a real one. It smells nice, you know. So yeah, I'm going to dress it up a little bit more, and then I'll be able to keep the baubles and things at work for next year. So that would be nice, because there wasn't anything. So I'm guessing they didn't really have anything in the library before. I don't know. Anyway, right, I shall love you and leave you for now, and I shall hopefully catch you a little bit later on. Take care, bye. Right, good evening, back again, just briefly. This is really just to end the video and say goodnight to you, but excuse my attire as well. I'm actually in my pyjamas. It's just nice and cozy and warm. Yeah, so change of plan. I'm not doing any sewing, and I'm not doing any crocheting either. I'm actually doing some wrapping of presents, because I want to make a bit of a dent in them, because I don't want to be leaving it to last minute like I always do every year and doing it on Christmas Eve, because I find that just a bit of a bind. So yeah, I thought I'd do a bit of that this evening whilst I've got a bit of time. So it's all on the bed, and I'm just going through them now. And then if I get a chance to do maybe one crochet stocking later this evening, I probably will. But yeah, I will definitely be getting on with some sewing this week regardless, because I obviously want to get on with that bestie bag. But also as well, you know, I did the 2 festive t-shirts for James and Thomas last week for their Cubs night, and also they've got a festive jumper day at school this week. Obviously need to do one for Harry, so I have asked him just to double check to see if he's got his old one from last year in his drawer, because if that still fits him, then it lets me off the hook. But otherwise I need to do one for him. But then also as well, this Thursday at work is our festive jumper day, so in actual fact it doesn't have to be a jumper, it can be any form of Christmas wear for the staff. At least I think the children have to wear a jumper or something in their hair if it's a girl, or a boy, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking to hopefully wear something, so I'm possibly going to upcycle something. We shall see if I have enough time to do something. But yeah, I'm probably just going to do some form of applique on something for me to wear. Ideally a dress would be nice, like a jumper dress would be great, but I don't think I'll have time to make one of those. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I could potentially just wear my antlers that I've got, but yeah, I would like to wear a jumper or something really. So I'm going to have a look to see what I can find, and then, you know, make something up for myself. So I'll be including that later this week. But yeah, I'm going to share with you what I can with my sewing, because I definitely want to get the bits that I've mentioned to you all done this month. So that's my bestie bag, my sparkly dungaree dress, and my new Craft House everyday waistcoat. Those are the 3 things that I really want to get done, and hopefully get the other waistcoat done as well if I get a chance, but no big deal if I can't get that one done. I'll do that in the new year. Yeah, and just to do some more crochet stockings and stuff like that. So I'm going to love you and leave you for this evening, so I can crack on with what I'm doing, and I will catch you again tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching, and I love hearing from you all, so thank you all so much for your lovely comments as well. Take care, see you tomorrow, bye.